Simmons on at second. Pettit trying to keep him close. See Pettit out, moving in behind the runner. Simmons, now he goes back to his shortstop position. Count is 3-1 to the hitter, Menzel. And ball 4. Oh no, umpire Brian Ulness is calling him back. Brian Ulness is at the plate tonight, and Paul Grauman is doing the bases. Well, everybody up here in the press box thought it was ball 4, but and so did the batter. And called strike 3. Well, Lavisa took advantage and struck the hitter Menzel out, and that's going to bring up Mike Aiello. Some of the scores from those earlier games against Kewaskum, Sheboygan won. We won all of them. 8-4 was one game, 11-8, 13-11, and the latest win was a 7-4 victory. Line drive, base hit out to right field. It gets by the right fielder, Christ. Runner on second is going to score. And the hitter, Aiello, goes all the way to third. Give Aiello a single and then a two-base error on Christ. That brings up T.J. Roberts. Roberts, a real good hitter. Lavisa delivers. So Roberts not able to check his swing at strike 1. So like I was saying, these victories against Kewaskum have never been easy. That last one came in the WABC championship game that Sheboygan won and won the tournament. Aiello's over at third base. Gussie off the bag. Just a couple steps behind the bag. The pitch is just a bit outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's only 1 out. 2 runs are in already for Kewaskum, and they have a runner on third. Good change of pace that time by Bryce Lavisa, and he gets T.J. Roberts to swing and miss, and that's going to bring up Danny Lannis, the left fielder. For Bryce, this is his 3rd appearance this year, his first start. Last year, Bryce pitched in 6 games, had 4 starts, had a 2-2 1-loss record. ERA was a little more manageable at 4.27. He's hoping to get that down tonight. Pitch is off the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. Breaking ball hangs up inside. Makes the count 2-1. Another pitch outside. Our game time weather report, 69 degrees at game time. The skies are clear. And we have a gentle breeze. Was blowing in for a while. Hard to tell exactly what it's doing now, but not much wind here tonight. Ball is fouled off by Lannis. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Like I mentioned, Kewaskum with 2 runs already. Lavisa trying to limit the damage. Keep that runner at third. A check swing as ball's foul. See, the infield is deep at all 4 spots for Sheboygan. That pitch rides up high for ball 4. Puts runners on the corners now for Kewaskum, and that brings up Jalen Gelling.
Shortstop, number 16, Jalen Gelling.
To see if Lannis is running or not. There's a healthy cut by Gelling, but he can't catch up with Lavisa's fastball. Got Walker out in left, Kim in center, and Ross Christ in right. And stealing second base is Lannis. A great opportunity for Gelling if he can get a base hit to drive in 2 more runs. Good decision by the catcher, Caleb Lorbecki, not to throw it down. That ball is fouled back. Aiello at third, Lannis at second, Gelling in the batter's box. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. And a swing and a miss by Lavisa. Finally gets out of the inning, but not before. Kewaskum puts 2 runs on the board.
Be sure to mark your calendars for the Snipe Scramble Golf Outing on Sunday, August 21st. The golf outing is the Sheboygan Athletic Club's biggest fundraiser of the year. The Snipe is a scramble format golf outing open to men, women, and mixed couples that will be held at Town and Country here in Sheboygan. Registration forms are available at the concession stand or you can register online. Just visit the website, SheboyganBaseball.org. For more information.
So we get ready to start the bottom of the first. Let's go through Sheboygan's batting order. Leading off and playing left field is Gus Walker. Batting second and playing right is Ross Christ. Batting third, the center fielder, Jonathan Kim. Batting fourth, the Northwoods cleanup hitter, Harry Stout. Stout playing first base tonight. Caleb Lorbecki hits fifth and he's catching. Jimmy Jurgensen is the DH, batting sixth. Joey Pettit is at shortstop tonight, batting seventh. Batting eighth is the third baseman, Cooper Gussie. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Bennett Becker. There you see Andrew Nye throwing his warm-up pitches. Defensively for Kewaskum, they have Menzel at first, Sawyer at second, Rosenthal at third, and Gelling at short. Lannis in left, Simmons in center, and Hall in right. Aiello is the catcher. And we mentioned Andrew Nye is pitching. 3-hit inning for Kewaskum in the top half, and they were able to come up with 2 runs. Sheboygan will be trying to fight back. They are 4-0 against the Kewaskum A's this year, trying to make it 5-0 after tonight. They have won the NEW championship. Even if they lose out in the league, they hold the tiebreakers against the teams right below them and would be deemed the champions. So that's not a worry, but it'd be nice to get another win. Don't worry about the tiebreakers. Walker not able to check his swing. Evens the count at 1-1. So ground ball out to the shortstop. Gelling, his throw is in time. That brings up Ross Christ. Ross hitting .347 on the year. That error that Ross had out in right field was his 6th of the season. By the way, on a injury note, Jacob Neese is going to be out for the rest of the season. He had, I'm not sure if it's a full torn rotator cuff or a partial tear, but in either case, he's out for the rest of the season. So really unfortunate for Jacob. He was having a nice season. They'll miss him. Pitch is inside. It's 3-0 to Christ. Tonight was a big truck night. They had all kinds of trucks in the parking lot. Ambulances, fire trucks, tow trucks, cement trucks. They even had CJ's truck. Bouncing ball out to second baseman Sawyer, and he throws over to first in time. Couple of quick ground outs for Sheboygan. And that brings up Jonathan Kim. It's not too late to come on out to the ballpark. Bring a jar of peanut butter and you get a free ticket. It's a strikeout hunger night here at the ballpark. I think this is at least the second time we've had a strikeout hunger night. Good way to try and get some food for the food banks in the area. Tomorrow night is golf night. If you bring a scorecard with you, you get a free ticket into the ball game. It's also model railroad night. They'll have some of their displays underneath behind the grandstand for you to look at. This is always a nice night. And I know Leo Schneider, many of the times when he's part of that railroad crew, he would sing the national anthem. I'm not sure if he's lined up to sing it tomorrow night, but he'll be here with his railroad buddies. Kim swings and misses. Good fastball by Nye. So a lot happening over the next couple games. Slow roller out to short. Nice play by Gelling, but he was not able to get the throw over in time. Kim is on with an infield single, and that'll bring up the Northwoods cleanup hitter, Harry Stelt. Harry hitting .413 on the season. 10 doubles, 5 home runs. It's a bouncing ball. Nice stop by Sawyer. His throw over to first is in time. And Sheboygan is done in the first. After one complete, Kewaskum on top, 2-0.
106.5 The Buzz. Tune into any of those stations all summer long for coverage of your hometown team.
Lorbecki warming up, getting ready to start second inning action. It'll be Nick Rosenthal, the number 8 hitter, and then Derek Hall, the 9th hitter, and then they'll go back to the top of the order. Ethan Sawyer. Andrew Nye had a good inning in the bottom of the first, getting Sheboygan to ground out 3 times. Lavisa, in his first inning, even though he gave up the 2 runs, he did wind up striking out the side.
Leading off for Kewaskum, third baseman number 9, Nick Rosenthal.
Nick Rosenthal going to step in, be the leadoff hitter in the second inning. First pitch by Lavisa is in for a strike. Danny Moyer joining us up here in the booth. Second pitch was, you call that a strike too? Yep, no balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh.
No swing on that. First base umpire just behind the pole. Paul Grauman says no swing. Denny, this Kewaskum club is they're tough. They're a good team.
They're a good team. They're a good mix of college kids and older guys. And
Pop up out to right. Chris drifting over and makes the catch.
they know how to play.
That's going to bring up Derek Hall.
Right fielder number 4, Derek Hall.
It's a tough first inning for us.
Hey, Aaron, right fielder is.
Yeah.
The Mister looks pretty good tonight, though. I think he's got good stuff.
He's coming into tonight's game with a very high ERA, over 14, but that's not indicative of the kind of pitcher he is.
He's much better than that.
Talk about Jacob Neese and what happened to him.
I don't know how it happened, Marty, but he's got a partial rotator cuff tear.
And that's to his right shoulder, too, his
Yeah,
throwing arm.
yeah. He's going to see a specialist tomorrow. We'll know more after that. The rotators are no fun.
No, I had rotator cuff surgery a couple of years ago. You're right.
It's no good.
Ball is fouled back. It's 2 balls and 1 strike to Derek Hall.
We'll miss Jacob, too. He had a lot of pop. He's a good hitter.
Right, yeah. Ball is dumped down the left field side. It's fair ball. That's going to go for extra bases. Walker having trouble digging it out and finally does, but Hall can only go to second.
The outfielders are having trouble picking up the ball tonight.
Yeah, really. Hopefully that doesn't happen with our infielders.
My son David once said an infield error is a run, an outfield error is a ball game.
I never heard of that before, but that's I think that's pretty true.
Yeah.
when that ball got past uh, Ross out and right. I mean, that was 2 bases right there. You had the single and then 2 bases on the air, and all of a sudden, looking at another run. Thank goodness that that batter didn't score.
Yeah.
Aiello died at third.
That's unusual too. Ross is pretty reliable out there. He's good.
Right.
Fast
Yes.
player.
He's. I mentioned. I think it was his 6th error of the year.
He plays
Well-
last second base too.
Exactly. There's a soft line drive over the head of the second baseman, Becker, and holding at second was Hall. He's only going to be able to advance to third. And now Kewaskum threatening again.
Fielder, number 7, Simmons.
Aaron Simmons is up. Runners on the corners. I was looking at the base hits last night in that second game. Menasha had 12 hits, but I think of those 12, 9 of them were singles.
Yeah, they're good. They're a good team.
Well, hopefully we can keep the extra base hits down from Kewaskum. Maybe get a double play here in the inning.
That would be good.
Pitcher's best friend, right?
That's right.
Saw Gary Azukas today out at Riverdale.
He's a good
Seemed to
guy.
be doing good. Nice to talk with him.
Suzuki's still set. One of the best broken noses I ever saw, Marty.
Oh, no, I don't even want to
He's-
think about that.
He flew into the stage at the Army playing basketball one night.
It's a
Full
slow
tilt.
roller. Throw by Becker is in time to get the out, but another run does score for Kewaskum.
First baseman, number 24, Sean Menzel.
First pitch is in for a ball. Sorry for having to reach in front of you all the time, Denny.
You're the boss here, Marty. You know what all these buttons are for.
This is quite a setup that we got for this live stream broadcasting.
Looks like the cockpit of a 747 up here.
Yeah, really. A lot of controls. I'm glad all I need to do is talk into the microphone.
I find the on and off switch. That's the only ones I worry about.
Lavisa comes set and delivers. Pitch is called a
Good pitch,
strike.
yeah.
2 balls and 1 strike. There are 2 outs. We're in the top of the second inning. Kewaskum has added another run. They now lead Sheboygan 3-0. That's one thing about this club. You got to get all 27 outs, otherwise Sheboygan has been great at coming back in
Kids
ball
don't know when
games.
they're beat, Marty. They just keep coming back. They do a good job.
Menasha didn't get all 27 last night, and they wound up losing that first game.
That's right.
A hard chopper to Gussie. His throw across is in time, and that ends the second inning.
Gussie makes the plays over there.
But not before Kewaskum comes up with another run. At the end of an inning and a half, Kewaskum 3, Sheboygan 1. I thought David did some great. I thought Tim did some great managing last night.
Tim has been doing a good job. He really has. He's a thinker. He's always 3 or 4 big hitters ahead of what's going on, you know. And
It's nice to have some extra bodies on the bench to work with too.
Kenny Nazy really helps too. He's a good man.
It's got to hurt him a lot to have Jacob out.
Yeah. He's going into the Hall of Fame this year. Kenny.
Pardon me?
Kenny's going into the Hall of Fame this year.
That's right. Yeah. When is that Hall of Fame weekend? We were talking about that before the game.
23rd, 24th, 25th, somewhere in there of July.
Okay.
It's a couple weeks now.
So it's coming up.
I don't have a schedule. It's the Addison weekend. I know that.
Caleb Lorbecki is going to lead off the inning for Sheboygan. Caleb hitting .270 on the season. Andrew Nye with the good fastball. What I thought was interesting in that first game last night is Menasha brought in Will Monroe, the left-hander.
Yeah.
Every left-handed batter he faced got on base.
Is that a fact? I wasn't aware of that.
Huh?
I wasn't aware of that. That's interesting.
Pitch is called a strike. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Kewaskum up 3-0.
This Becky kid, Marty, he's getting better every day. He's finding his role here. He's settling down a little bit. He's doing a good job.
It's kind of been a 3-headed monster with the catching duties between Stelmacher and Lorbecki and Schnell. Swing and a miss. Good fastball.
That's what I get for saying something nice about a guy, huh?
That's going to bring up the number 6 hitter, Jimmy Jurgensen. See how Jimmy does against the left-hander.
I hate them guys take a swing like that. You know?
Yeah, he got fooled for sure. He wasn't.
You know what Ted Williams says?
No.
He says if you're fooled by the pitch, take it, because you ain't going to hit it, and it might
Right.
fool the umpire.
Yeah. There you go.
You ain't going to hit it anyway, and it might fool the umpire, he says.
I thought that Zuberbeer on one of the at-bats, it was particularly to Harry Stelt. He really pitched a good, did really good against Harry on that one at-bat, wound up getting Harry to strike out on an inside pitch. But CJ actually mentioned it last night before the game that Zuberbeer has given us trouble throughout the years, but we were able to get to him last night.
Can't beat him.
Hopefully we can get to Nye tonight. He's got a couple of strikeouts in the second. Got 3 groundouts in the first inning. Now he's got 2 strikeouts in the second, and that brings up Joey Pettit. Pettit's been a nice two-way player for you.
He's one of my favorite players. He's just steadier than a rock. He's just a good player.
Going just under 20 innings pitched, 19 and a third. Has a 4.65 ERA. Hitting-wise, he's hitting .222. Seemed to see more action early in the year at shortstop. But he's another one of your infielders that's versatile.
Yep.
3-0 is the count to Joey. We're in the bottom of the second.
Hey.
4-pitch walk to Pettit, and that's going to bring up the number 8 hitter, Cooper Gussie.
Third baseman, number 4, Cooper Gussie.
Gussie hitting an even 200, has been seeing more action recently. Nice first pitch is a strike.
Cooper's a no-nonsense guy, but he's steady. He doesn't do anything fancy. He just Plays the game. Get through there.
Sawyer able to pick it up and toss to Gelling for the force play at second base, and that ends the Sheboygan second. After 2 complete, Kewaskum up 3-0. Leading off the third inning for Kewaskum will be Mike Aiello. Aiello singled in a run in the first and then went all the way to third on a fielding error by Sheboygan's right fielder, Ross Christ. Fortunately for us, Aiello did not score. They only got 2 in the inning. Yeah, this works out better, Denny.
Yeah, I thought so. This Aiello kid used to play for Kenosha in the State League. He's a catcher for Kenosha.
He seems like a real nice player.
He's a good player.
Line drive. Diving catch made by Bennett Becker. He's been making plays on and off all season.
He's a good one.
That brings up TJ Roberts. I mentioned to the people watching that TJ played with Sheboygan last year.
Yeah.
He's a good player. Levisa's breaking pitch is in for a strike. Yeah, he can hit is right.
And he's all or nothing. He really wails at it.
Yes. What surprised me is about him is that he's a big guy, but when he was doing some catching, boy, he was quick.
Yes, he's a good
He
athlete.
could really get after the ball. Pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Levisa trying to bounce back from a rough first inning. Ball's fouled straight back at us.
I was all ready to catch that one.
Waiting on deck is Danny Lannis. Not much wind tonight. Flag is just on the pole, not moving at all. There's a ball hit hard to left, but foul.
Bat's halfway down to third base.
Yeah. Busted that bat. As long as we're talking bats, Denny, how much is they use composite bats, right? They're
No,
not just
wood bats.
all wood.
All wood.
And how much is a wood bet run now?
$95.
Oh, really?
That's expensive. This game is expensive. Baseballs are 95 a dozen now.
Holy cow.
Bats are $97. They break them like popcorn, you know.
Pardon me?
They break them like popcorn.
Roberts getting a new bat. Coming back to home plate to get ready to hit. He's got a 1-2 count. He struck out in the first inning. Had a good swing at Bryce Lavisa's pitch, but couldn't catch up to it. And strike 3.
That's a big out.
2 outs in the third inning. One thing I noticed, just going back to last night with the Zuberbeer, he was pretty effective through most of the game, but as we saw him like the second, third time through, then all of a sudden you start to catch up to him a little bit.
Swings, yeah.
And hopefully that'll happen tonight. Andrew Nye has had our numbers so far. This brings up Danny Lanis. Pretty nice crowd here again tonight.
Yeah, we've been drawing well, Marty. We've had good crowds this summer.
So one of the ways you can tell you're drawing well is those 50-50 pots are pretty
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss by Lanis. Lanis walked in the first inning and stole second and was stranded there when the inning ended. Count is 2-1. How's Donna doing?
She's doing well, much better. She's getting it done.
That pitch is out of the strike zone. It's now 3-1. See if Lanis goes after this 3-1 pitch. Pitch just off the corner for ball 4. Brings up Jalen Gelling.
Shortstop number 16, Jalen Gelling.
Lanis stole second base the last time he reached on a walk. Let's see if he's stealing here.
He's leading.
He's got a nice lead. We'll give you the full infield view, and you can see Lanis taking his lead over at first base. He's edging off. Bluffed like he was going to steal, and then Bryce stepped off, and Lanis had to retreat back to the base. Doing his best impersonation of Jackie Robinson over there at first. We got the West Dallas Nationals tomorrow night.
Yeah, they're good.
State
Good ball
League
club.
action. Yeah, they got a nice ball club too. There's a bouncing ball to short. Pettit can't make the one-handed pickup. It's going to be an E6.
I'm just going to say, I didn't like the way that ball was bouncing, man. You got to get up in a hurry. You get that big hop, or you got to step back to get the
Yeah, exactly.
Can't get that in between hop.
That's going to bring up Nick Rosenthal.
Third baseman number 9, Nick Rosenthal.
Rosenthal stopped up into the press box before the game, Denny.
Yeah.
Just to say hello, I guess.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
First and second now for Kewaskum, but there are 2 outs. Well, you got to stop them from scoring one of these innings. They scored 2 in the first and 1 in the second. Pitch is outside, 2-0. Denny, is this the same pretty much franchise that was in place when I played back in the late 60s?
You watch him, man. It's the same guys running it.
Okay,
Jim Ziegler, of course, he's not that old, but
right.
he's running now. He has for years.
A good stop by Lorbecky. Keep the runners on at first and second, but the count runs now to 3-0.
You have to admire some of these teams for their continuity over the years. You know?
Oh, right.
Playing year after year after year.
I think that's, well, you look at Menasha, I think they've been going since 48. I mean, that's a long time.
It's a
And
long
even
time.
us, you know, is going on 60 years,
Yeah.
58, 59. I mean, that's a long time to keep a
That's right.
franchise going.
It hasn't been easy, I'll tell you.
Oh, that's for sure. We got 2 outs. We're in the top of the third. 3-1 is the count to Rosenthal.
We need a good pitch here. He's going to be wailing. That wasn't good enough.
Ball is popped up into right, deep right field. Kim coming over. And Kim and Christ run into each other, but Kim was able to make the catch and is okay, which is important. And after 2.5, Sheboygan trails by 3 runs. Andrew Nye completing his warm-up pitches. We're getting ready to start the bottom of the third inning. It'll be Bennett Becker, the number 9 hitter for Sheboygan. Then we go back to the top of the order with Walker and Christ.
Leading off for the A's, the second baseman, number 11, Bennett Becker.
How about that steal of home, Denny, last night?
That was unbelievable. I never saw that coming. I never guessed.
Have you, do you remember any other games where we've stolen home?
Well, let me see. I'd have to think about that.
I can't remember the few years I played with the ball club. I don't remember anybody stealing home.
I don't either. I think of it.
That pitch evens the count at 1-1. Bennett Becker leading off the bottom of the third. Andrew Nye on the hill for Kewaskum. He's been pitching a dandy so far.
He's got one stinking hit.
Yeah, one stinking hit. Jonathan Kim got that infield single to deep short. There's a
This is
slow
trouble.
roller.
This is trouble.
Nice throws a little bit late. He did a good job of bouncing off the mound, but the ball was hitting a good spot, and Becker, with his good speed, was able to beat it out. And that brings up Gus Walker.
Fielder, number 15, Gus Walker.
It's always nice to get that 9-hitter on and get your
That's right.
top hitters up after him.
Gus is really hitting the ball, too. He must be still hitting about 380 or something like that.
Yeah.
And next to punch him through the shortstop position over there.
Walker not able to check his swing. This is pretty small. Walker coming into tonight was hitting .383.
He's a good one.
Put that down there.
He can really run too. He runs. He gets a lot
Yes.
of hits with his running speed.
There's a slow roller to third. Good play by the third baseman, Rosenthal, to throw out Walker. And Becker advances to second base.
When I first left the bat, Marty, I had visions of a double play, but didn't get that.
Oh, yeah. I thought Rosenthal made a good decision to take it right to first base, get that sure out. It's going to bring up Ross Christ.
If he hit one out of here now, we could forgive him for that first inning error, right?
Yes. The pitch is way outside. Good stop by Aiello. Becker on at second base. Getting a nice lead out there.
There you go.
So roller taken by the first baseman, Menzel, and he takes it unassisted to the bag. 2 outs. Becker advancing to third base on the ground out, and that brings up Jonathan Kim.
Center fielder, number 14, Jonathan Kim.
I really like this kid, Marty. He's a player.
Yeah. Did he graduate high school this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brookfield Academy.
Brookfield Academy,
He
okay.
signed on to go to Michigan, play at Michigan next year. So he runs, he throws. Pretty swing. Good
Ball is
player.
fouled off.
Another good kid too. Yeah, we got great people on this team.
That's that's really important.
That's half the battle.
And you know what it's like, because they haven't all been dandies.
We've had some interesting players over the years. Very interesting players. It's interesting. I can't tell you about them actually.
Well, we don't want to be too negative.
No.
Ball gets by Aiello, and Becker's going to trot home on the pass ball. And Sheboygan's on the board. Maybe we can get a 2-out rally started now.
The way these games are going, Marty, I almost think we'd like to start from being in a hole or being behind us.
Yeah.
Trailing all the time.
Swing and a miss by Kim. Ends the third inning, but not before Sheboygan comes up with a run. After 3 complete, Kewaskum still on top, but now it's 3-1.
Let's take a look at you for Rosenthal. That was our Bud first inning. They scored 1 run, so if you have program number 066, you just won yourself a free Bud Light. Courtesy of Layers Distributing 066. Fans earlier this season, one of our equipment managers and longtime club members, Wayne Palm, hurt himself while working down here at the park, and we missed him. So the players want to take a moment to wave to Wayne, who's watching on the live stream. So Wayne Palm.
Players are workers, and players behind home plate are waving to Wayne Palm, who's at home tonight watching our ball game. Wayne, we hope you get well soon. We miss you over here, buddy. Nice tribute to Wayne Palm, one of the valued members of the Sheboygan Athletic Club.
He sure is. He does everything for us.
All right, fans, it's time to get on your feet and show us your best dance moves. It's time for the Legendary's Chicken Dance. Best chicken dancer in the house to take home a Legendary's gift card. So get on your feet and show us your best chicken dance moves.
Palm Sales and Service, right, Denny? Talking about Wayne Palm as the fix-it guy, helping Denny when he has problems with his big toys like the snowblower and the lawnmower.
Right fielder number 4, Derek Hall.
Derek Hall is going to lead off the 4th inning. Derek doubled down the left field line his first time up. Bryce Lavisa winds and delivers. Ball is fouled off.
Up one. Ron Harris used to say, Ron, what's the best pitch in baseball? He'd say, strike one.
Well, I heard that before. I think that's very true, too.
I do, too.
Pitch rides up high. I got a question for you, Denny. Batting. Okay, I remember when I was a kid, it seemed like you'd love it when it was 2-0 because you knew the pitcher had to come in with a strike. I can't tell you the times I've watched baseball and players have 2-0 counts and they just take that pitch. You know, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know about guys taking the first pitch all the time.
Yeah, that too.
Sometimes the first pitch,
Ryan
the first
Sandberg,
pitch
he
you're gonna
rarely ever swung at the first pitch.
Yeah. The guy's got just 0-1. He's then
Right,
he's
now
in
you're
charge all of a sudden.
right, exactly. I would think with that 2-0 count, that's a hitter's count. You'd want to be swinging because the pitcher has to, at least he wants to throw a strike. 2-2 is the count to Hall. Back to the top of the order after him, Ethan Sawyer waiting on deck. Sawyer is 2 for 2. Pitches.
Don't lose him.
No, I don't lose him. 2 walks so far for our pitcher, Lavisa. And actually drawing both of those walks was Danny Lannis. Swing and a miss. Strike
James
3.
Speeds in it. That's a good pitch.
5 strikeouts for Lavisa.
Second baseman number 2, Ethan Sawyer.
Sawyer's 2 for 2 and scored a run. He's having a nice game. He's made a couple nice plays at second base, too.
I think Lovisa's picked up 5 to 7 miles in velocity since last year.
Oh, really?
He looks so much quicker than he did last year.
Holy cow. That's good. That's a good thing.
He's throwing pretty well tonight, actually.
There's a
Big
chopping
hop,
ball.
Big hop.
Gussie's throw is way off the mark and out of play. That's going to allow the batter, Sawyer, to go to second. So, I don't know, what do you think, Danny? You hitting in there?
I don't know if he's going to. Yeah, hitting in there. I don't think he's going to get him.
Hitting in there, Bill. Boy, we're not doing so good with errors. That's 3 tonight. That's going to bring up the center fielder, Aaron Simmons. Runner on second is Sawyer. There's a drive out into center field. That'll drop for a hit and should score a run. Kim hustles it in, but not in time. Simmons with an RBI hit, and right away Kewaskum gets that run back that we scored in the bottom of the third.
First baseman, 24, Sean Menzel.
Menzel is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. There's 1 out. We're in the top of the 4th.
I guess. Up 1 on him.
Pardon me?
He's up 1 on him.
Yes. Well, at some point we got to stop him, Denny.
He had 7 hits already.
Yes. That ball gets away from Lorbecki. It allows the runner at first to advance. Simmons now on second base. Menzel, the Kewaskum first baseman, is the batter. I saw where Brent Witter, Sheboygan native, made the All-Star team in the Northwoods League for the Wausau Woodchucks.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good one.
Pardon me?
He's a good one.
Yes, very good fielder.
He's at Evansville, I think, right?
Yes, please. He hit over 300 in his college season. He's been struggling in the summer league. There's a drive out to right field. Chris going back. He's not going to get that one. Kim picking it up and throws it back in, but in at third with a triple is Menzel, and another run in for Kewaskum. My goodness. It's now 5-1. And Aiello up.
Yeah, Mario and Kewaskum's got all their guys. They're a good team.
They are.
Tim's going to talk to
I believe it was one of the Kewaskum games we had to come back, and obviously we're successful because we've beaten them all 4 times this year, but they've not been an easy team.
They're a good club.
What'd you
Jeez,
think
he
of
was-
Salvoski last night?
I thought he did a nice job.
I did too.
He,
Nice to see him log a lot of innings.
he's one of our down-the-line pitchers, you know. That doesn't make him bad necessarily. We got some pretty
Right,
good pitchers.
yeah.
When he got an opportunity last night, he showed some stuff. He's all right.
Mike Aiello's up. Aiello singled and drove in a run in the first inning and popped out the second. Actually hit a line out to Becker. Bennett making that diving stop. Kim making a long throw home. And the runner at third, Menzel, just stays there. Kim with an awesome throw home. And really used great fundamentals, Denny. You know, he backed up on that fly ball and he caught it moving forward to help him make a strong throw to the plate.
When the ball goes out to center field, I feel pretty good about it. He's gonna find it.
So we got 2 outs. Kewaskum has 2 runs in so far in the fourth and a runner on third. TJ Roberts up.
Roberts whiffed twice. I don't think he's gonna whiff 3 times.
No, you would expect him not to.
He's a pretty good hitter.
Danny, I'm guessing we should probably just take TJ off of our roster on the insert. He hasn't been here all year.
He says he's coming around though.
That ball gets away. Lorbecki gets after it real quickly, and again the runner on third, Menzel, cannot advance. We're down 4. Want to keep it at that. Don't let this 6th run score for Kewaskum. So you got 2 in the first, 1 in the second. We finally shut him down in the third, but then he came right back to score 2 in the 5th inning.
Score looks like a cribbage board. 15-2, 15-4, 15-6.
2-2 is the count. There are 2 outs. There's a slow roller out to Pettit at short. He throws across to Harry for the out. But Kewaskum comes up with 2 more runs. And after 3.5, they lead it 5-1.
And it's time for
Harry Stelt will lead off the 4th inning for Sheboygan. Harry is the Northwoods cleanup hitter. So, Denny, we have our trivia question for tonight. What is the most stolen bases by the A's in a single game?
Baseman number 19.
We'll give you the answer in a couple of batters. Let you know what is the most stolen bases by the A's in a game.
That's a wild one. I'll say 8.
Okay,
my
that's what the
guess.
person out in the stand said. That was wrong.
Oh, I'll say 9 then.
Harry takes that first pitch for a strike. Nye, the big left-hander on the hill for Kewaskum, has been pitching a fine game so far. He's only allowed 2 base hits, and he's walked 1 batter. He struck out 3, pardon me. Struck out 3. How's Reinflesch doing? I know he threw a lot of pitches over the inning.
He got hit around a little bit at Lombard. But Sandy Koufax could have hit around at Lombard. So
Yeah, right.
no measure. He's been throwing pretty well. He didn't have a lot of rest. He was in there.
Well,
He started with 2 days rest or something.
that's not good.
We don't like to do that, but
No.
some days you have to.
Jared Recolais really pitched a dandy.
He was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Jeff Vukovic says if he's not the best pitcher in the league this year, there's something wrong.
Harry takes a called strike 3. Not very happy about it either, but that ends his at-bat. That brings up Caleb Lorbecky. Pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch is taken for a ball. It's 2-0. There's 1 out. We're in the 4th inning. Sheboygan trails by 4 runs. Pitch is low. Waiting on deck is Jimmy Jurgensen. And that pitch is up high. It's 3-1. The one thing that surprises me about Lorbecky, Denny, is that he's a fast runner.
He's good.
Pitch is called a strike. 3-2 is the count. There's one out. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Definitely need a leadoff base runner here.
Yes.
Yeah. Start. We got one out already. Hard for him to be a leadoff base runner with one out.
Good call, Denny. The boys are listening to you. Jimmy Jurgensen up. Jimmy had a tough at bat his last time. Seemed couldn't get comfortable with Andrew Nye. Let's see Lorbecki over at first base. Getting a little bit of a lead. I don't expect him to be running. Jimmy had a good rips there, but couldn't catch up with the fastball. Slow roller out to short. And a 6-4-3 double play. Oh my. That was pretty. Unfortunately, it was against us. But that ends the fourth inning. After 4 complete, Kewaskum on top, 5-1. Hey, you can see rapid question with Riley Palmquist. Gave some entertaining answers.
Riley's quick on his feet. He's a good guy.
So, what animal would you want to be? I tell you, I wouldn't even think a swan.
I wouldn't either.
Bryce Lavisa still on the mound for Sheboygan. He's had a little bit of a tough go of it so far, allowing 8 hits in 4 innings and 5 runs. I had a question for you, Denny, in that first inning. Were both of those runs earned?
No, I didn't look at it. I checked.
Because that first run scored on a pass ball. I had it.
You got a hit. You got a hit. Strike out. Run scores on a pass ball, so that's not earned. He's on second.
Lannis leading off the 5th inning for Kewaskum.
I think that second run is earned, I think.
Is earned? Not.
I think this one is earned.
Okay, here's another one for you. This happened last night, as a matter of fact, in the game. The runner on second got hit by the ground ball.
Yeah.
His teammate hit a ground ball, hit him. The batter gets a hit, right? I mean, that's how I understood that rule.
Yeah, I think that's
We had a question about it up here, and I was pretty sure it was a hit.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's a good hit on it.
Oh, we never did give the answer for stolen base because of that double play. What is the most stolen bases by the A's in a game? It's 11, and they did it twice in 1999. It was against Manitowoc and Menasha. And thanks to CJ for pointing that out to us. We looked into it today and decided to use it for a trivia question for our game tonight. So the most stolen bases by the A's in a game is 11. Denny, not 9.
Okay. Mine was a guess. I didn't know.
Paul top foul. Lannis, Gelling, and Rosenthal, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Lannis walked his 2 previous times up, and now he's at 3 and 2 again.
Come on, Bryce, get this guy now.
Yeah, really, don't walk him. Here's a bouncing ball to short. Pettit makes a nice throw across for the out. Oh. Sorry about that, Denny. I could have got that for you. I didn't know what you're looking for. Brings up Jalen Gelling. Gelling 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the 3rd inning. Sheboygan looking to get out of this 5th inning and get their at-bats and get some runs. Andrew Nye, the Kewaskum pitcher, has really pitched a fine ball game.
Yes, he has.
You familiar with him?
I don't know him. No, I don't.
I was going to say, I don't remember him either. Pitch is called a strike. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. See, the defense is pretty well straight away at all positions.
Watch for the shell, though.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be there.
Hey, that guy last night for Menasha, Noel, I think his name was, he played awfully shell, but boy, could he get back on those deep fly balls. Two and two. Gelling, the shortstop for Kewaskum. It's a ground ball to 3rd. That's a tough hop. Gussie makes a nice play and a great throw to get Gelling. That was a tough play, Denny.
Yep. Gussie's all right. He can play. Rosenthal.
Rosenthal is next. Rosenthal flew out to right and flew out to center.
Last year, Rosenthal wanted to play with us.
Oh, really? Seemed like a nice kid. He was up here for a minute or two and seemed real personable.
Plays with Kewaskum first. I'll play with you when I'm not playing with Kewaskum.
Oh, yeah, I can't work that way.
Says, well, how many games then? Turned out to be about 4 games.
Really?
Kewaskum plays all the time, too. You know?
Yeah, right. I noticed, I think they got over 40 games in already. Yeah. More than that, close to 50. If I read their website correctly. There's a bouncing ball. Gussie again cuts in front and makes the play across for the out.
Hey, Mike, that's enough. Now. They won the first half of the game. We're going to win the second half.
That's right. That ends the 5th inning, but, ends the top of the 5th. Kewaskum still on top. Leading off the 5th inning for Sheboygan will be the shortstop, Joey Pettit. Pettit walked his first time up. Our press box crew tonight, we have CJ Skelton doing the announcements and audio enhancements. Bill Wagner's our field announcer. I'm Mike Martin along with Denny Moyer. We're your live stream broadcasters. Jordan is gone tonight, obviously. He had some business to attend to with his job. So we miss him. He'll be back tomorrow. Our interns this year are Jordan, Annalise McMillan, Nia Zhang, and Connor DeWitt. A good crew of interns this season. Pitch is in for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Joey Pettit.
Come on, Joey, start something here now.
Ball is fouled straight back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jackson, the A's bat boy, showing good hustle there, getting that foul ball. That pitch is outside the strike zone. The count is now full. Waiting on deck is Cooper Gussie. And that pitch is in high. And a good start for Sheboygan in the 5th. Eric Hasenstein's in the house, letting us know it's hammer time.
There he goes.
There he goes.
I don't think so.
There's a bunch of them. I think it's really cool. He got that T-shirt made up on his hammer time.
Yeah. It's hammer time.
Pitch is a strike. Evens count at 1-1. Gussie hit into a fielder's choice back in the 2nd. There's a drive out into center field, but hit a little too hard and a little too far, and Simmons is right there to make the catch. Sounded good.
They hit right on the screws.
One of the harder hit balls tonight, actually. I think that was the hardest. That brings up Bennett Becker. Becker hit that little topper in front of home plate towards the third base line and was able to beat it out. Nye's throw was not in time.
It says here 1 hit, Marty. I don't care. It says 1 hit. I don't care where it went.
We actually got 2. Kim had a hit in the 1st inning.
That's right.
We're in good shape. Another pitch on the outside corner called a strike. It's 0-2. Becker on a hole now. He's going to have to battle. Oh, wow. Pitch looked like it was in the other batter's box, but umpire Brian Allness called it a strike. So that's ends Bennett Becker's at bat. The called strike 3, and that's going to bring up Gus Walker.
Left fielder, number 15, Gus Walker.
Hey, it's tough enough to beat the other team.
Yeah, that's right.
Nye dealing this inning, throws another strike. That strikeout of Bennett was Andrew Nye's 4th of the game. He does have 3 walks. Aiello making a nice catch on that inside pitch. It's 2-1. There's 2 outs. We're in the 5th inning. And a good fastball. Gus Walker not able to catch up with that one. Boy, every once in a while he throws it hard.
Yeah. Oh boy. Hang in there.
Yeah, Walker hanging in. Waiting on deck is Ross Christ. Oh, swung at a pitch in the dirt, and Aiello digs it out and throws Gus Walker out at first. But after 5 complete innings of play, Kewaskum still up 5-1. Getting ready to start the 6th inning. Derek Hall is going to lead it off. Hall doubled and scored in the 2nd inning and struck out in the 4th. Bryce Lavisa still pitching for Sheboygan.
It's good. Some guys want to join the Baseball Association.
Yeah.
We're losing members too pretty quickly.
Right. It's a good social organization, meets 4 times a year, October, February. We have our annual banquet in May, and then the picnic in July.
Was it $10 to join, I think? 15, 10?
$20 next year.
$20
Went
next
up,
year.
yeah. Bouncing ball over to Bennett. He makes the easy pickup. That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Ethan Sawyer. Sawyer having a really nice night tonight with 3 hits and 3 at-bats, and he scored 2 runs. You've been a member forever.
Yeah. 6 straight outs he's got now.
Pardon me?
He's got 6 straight outs now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's really good.
7.
Struggled in that 1st inning, but Becker retreats out into short right field and makes that catch for the 2nd out in the 6th inning, and that brings up Aaron Simmons. They finally got Ethan Sawyer out.
Yeah. This guy's got 2 hits and 2 runs batted in too.
Yeah. Simmons with a couple of hits and a couple RBIs and a couple runs scored.
Yep.
The top of their order has done a lot of damage. 3, 5, 6 hits, and if you go down to number 4, it's 7 hits. It's top 4 hitters with 7 hits in the ball game so far.
Well, we got out there 2 for the whole game so far. Huh?
Pardon me?
We got 2 for the whole game.
I know. That'll get better. It's nice to know that win or lose, we've won the NEW championship. I was shocked to see that we've been in there since 2004, and this was our first outright regular season championship.
Yeah, we never could beat Menasha. They beat us year after year after year. We get to the finals, and they always knock us off.
But when they had that playoff system where you had like a tournament, we won that once or twice, right?
Yeah,
After
I
the
think we did.
season, a tournament or playoff type situation.
Yeah, that we've won.
So that'll be pretty gratifying to get that first regular season championship.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice to have.
There's a drive out to deep right field, way back there, and gone. Home run for Aaron Simmons. He got all of that one.
Yeah, you hit that one.
Yeah.
He's having a day here. It's 3 hits and 3 runs better than for him.
Two out run scored by Kewaskum now makes it 6-1, and that brings up Sean Menzel.
He's good
Menzel
hitter, too.
tripled his last time up.
Tim's going to talk to him, see what happens here.
Yeah. Tim Moyer coming out to
Coons is coming in.
take the ball and
Oh, that's Roach. That might be Roach, I think.
bring in a relief pitcher.
Five strikeouts, Marty. I don't think he walked anybody, did he?
I got him with 2 walks.
Yeah, that one inning, he got 2 walks.
Walked
one
those
inning,
that Danny Lannis twice.
Yeah.
Gave up 9 hits. What I'm a little unclear on is he did give up 6 runs, and I think of the 6, I think 5 of them are earned. We'll go with 5. That way his ERA gets a little better. So the line for Bryce Lavisa, 5 2/3, 9 hits given up, 6 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 1 home run. Who'd we bring in, Denny?
Blake Roach. Right in there, kind of a change-up specialist. He's had trouble with his elbow. He's kind of rehabbing.
Blake Roach.
A big kid for sure.
Yes.
He doesn't have the good fastball. He throws a lot of off-speed stuff.
Blake Roach making his 4th appearance of the season. He's only pitched an inning and a third so far. Has allowed 3 earned runs. His ERA is very high, 20.30. Expect that to go down. Get an out here, and maybe he can finish it out. Get that ERA into the respectable zone. Kewaskum has looked good tonight. Sheboygan not so much.
First baseman number 24, Sean Menzel.
He gets a 3-hole hitter, too, to start with. That's
Right, yeah.
never a good thing.
Menzel grounder to third. Gussie's throw across is in time to to end the inning. And not before Kewaskum puts another run on the board. After 5.5, they lead 6-1.
And it's time for our Build a Baseball Player race. We're going to send it down to Sheila to explain the rules and introduce our contestants.
I don't know if you could see that build the baseball on the left-hand side of your screen. The contestants have to put on a baseball jersey, a batting helmet, and then get the baseball pants on before they cross the line. And there's a little cheating going on that time, Denny, because he only got one leg in the pants.
He's coming home no matter what.
Andrew Nye still on the hill for Kewaskum. He's pitched a dandy, only allowed 2 hits. Walked 3, struck out 4. 5.
We got the beef of our order coming up here now, Marty. We can't do it here, we're in trouble.
Yes.
We've all seen him twice already, so you know it's coming now.
Ross Christ, Jonathan
Time to-
Kim, and Harry Stelth will be the first 3 hitters this inning.
Time to get some runs back here.
Scott Stengel coming up to the press box. I think he's got the attendance for us.
Denny, 50-50s after this half inning.
Okay.
Thanks, Scott. You're welcome, Marty. 270 in the house tonight. The total tickets sold were 334. That means there's 64 people that could have been here tonight buying 50-50 tickets and could probably win a couple
That's
$100
it.
bucks. I don't know what those people are doing, not using those tickets. But nice crowd again, 270 people. Got a solid organization going, Denny.
We've been drawing well, yeah. People are buying into it.
2-2 is the count to Ross.
Get out of here.
Ball is fouled out of play.
You got to get something back this inning, Marty. If you don't turn
I agree.
deep doo-doo here.
Can't be waiting too long.
Yeah.
You know, it was even harder last night when you play those 7-inning games.
I know it. Game's over in a hurry.
And a swing and a miss by Christ. Unlike Monroe last night, who couldn't get a left-handed batter out, Nye has been spot on.
Center fielder, number 14, Jonathan Kim.
Brings up Jonathan Kim. Kim has one of the Sheboygan 2 hits. Got that ground ball deep in the hole at short in the first and was able to beat it out. Bouncing ball in the
That's
hole
all.
again. And that's going to be a base hit. Infield hit, but we'll take it. The rally has started, Denny.
Yep.
And that brings up the Northwoods cleanup hitter, Harry Stelth.
Northwood cleanup batter.
Harry wasn't happy with the umpire's last at bat.
Pardon me?
Harry wasn't happy with the umpire in his
No,
last at bat.
no. He didn't like that last pitch being called a strike. He thought it was a ball for sure. There he takes that first pitch outside for a ball. Kim is on at first base. You wouldn't expect him to be stealing down 5 runs. Pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. I'll tell you, Nye has really been painting that outside corner tonight.
Yep.
Nye with the throw over to first, but not in time. Harry with a swing and a miss.
He's pretty disciplined. That was a bad pitch. He doesn't really swing at bad pitches.
Yeah, you're right. Harry's a pretty good hitter with 2 strikes on him. Let's see what he can do here. Pitch is out of the zone, evens the count at 2-2. Sheboygan down 5 runs. We're in the bottom of the 6th. They need to get something going. It's getting late. That pitch comes in low also. Out of the strike zone, it's 3-2. Well, would you start Kim now? Would you run him?
I don't think so.
Nye was wondering about it, threw over.
Kim is really quick, but we just can't afford to get him thrown out here.
Exactly. There he goes.
Going anyway. Ball
Pitch
4.
is outside for ball 4.
2 runners.
First time tonight. That's the 4th walk given up by Nye. That's probably been the only thing that's been a little chink in the armor of his game, but it hasn't hurt him so far. Back in the 4th inning after he walked Lorbecki, he got Jurgensen to get into a 6-4-3 double play.
Yep. He's been tough. Got a rally going.
Yeah.
Remember Harry Carey used to announce for the Cubs, announce for the White Sox before that, long before that. They were really bad that one year. Harry's watching it. What's that, 3-0? Is that 3-0 count? 3-0. We got a rally going, he says. 3-0 count, we got a rally going.
He was one of a kind, that's for sure.
Crazy.
Caleb Lorbecki is up. Caleb is 0 for 1 with a walk. Sheboygan has 2 runners on, first time tonight. First pitch is in for a strike.
Is that a fact? That's when you know it's been quiet, when you know you can't get 2 guys on base in an inning.
Ball is fouled off the mitt of Aiello.
This Lorbecki kid's been hitting the ball a little better this last couple of weeks, though. He might
He's
just get something going there.
You're right.
He's been down, but he's coming up a little bit now.
No extra base hits. We'd like to see one now. Coming into tonight, he was hitting 270. That's not so bad.
He's doing much better the past couple of weeks.
Ball is fouled off. Caleb in a big hole. It's 0-2. Keep him going.
Put in play, but keep out of the double play.
Check swing. He couldn't check the swing. He's called out on strikes.
I think that might have been a good call, Marty.
Yep, I do too. That brings up Jimmy Jurgensen. Jimmy's had a tough go of it against Nye.
Okay. Jurgensen is 2, Marty.
Denny heading down to do the 50-50. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Sheboygan does have 2 runners on. But there are 2 outs. Jurgensen looking to hit the ball hard somewhere. Got a good rip at that fastball, but missed it. 1-1 is the count. Nye still has the good fastball. Another strike called. Looked like it might have been low, but it wasn't. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by Mike Aiello to keep the base runners where they are. Two balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss by Jimmy. And Nye works out of the jam. Strikes out the side, actually. After 6 complete, Kewaskum still up 6-1. Getting ready to start 7th inning action. Denny down in front of the crowd, calling out the 50-50 number. Bill, did you hear how much? How much? How much? 111? 211. $211. You had a chance of winning if you'd have been here tonight. Sitting at home watching a game on the internet, you have no chance. Maybe that's what you should do, CJ. Allow them to buy 50-50 tickets at home. It wasn't a bad idea. Sell 50-50 tickets over the internet. Mike Aiello leading it off. Mike is 1 for 3. Blake Roach still on the hill for Sheboygan. He finished the 6th inning. Got Menzel to ground out. Gussie to Harry Stelt at first. And now he's on to pitch the 7th. Pitch is on the inside corner for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a change of pace by Roach. Gets Aiello to swing and miss. So first out of the 7th is recorded, and that brings up T.J. Roberts. T.J. Roberts up. Roberts 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. He's a good hitter. You got to be careful with him. There's a line drive base hit to center field. Kim gets it back in. With one out, Kewaskum has a runner on, and Danny Lannis is up. Lannis walked his first 2 times up, and then he finally grounded out. There's a fly ball out to center field deep. Kim retreating and makes a catch in deep center field. Lannis really hit that one hard, but a little too high. That brings up Jalen Gelling. Gelling, the Kewaskum shortstop. Roberts still on first base. He's going. He got a huge jump. The pitcher, Roach, never paid attention to him, and he had a running start, and it was an easy stolen base. Then he's back with us. Now with 2 outs. Roberts is on second, and Roach trying to get Gelling. That pitch is fouled straight back. Roach comes set at the belt and delivers. Breaking ball is up a little bit and fouled back. Gelling looking for his first base hit of the night. Kewaskum has 10 hits. Their line is 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Sheboygan, 1 run, 3 hits, and 3 errors. Roberts with another stolen base. Oh, boy. That's a veteran play right there. He's reading that pitcher and getting a great jump.
This is a rookie pitcher, too.
Pardon me?
Pitcher's only 19 or something. He's just giving it a try here.
A little above his head, over his head in this regard, huh? That makes the count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big kid like Roach, he's only 19 years old. Yeah. Holy cow. Good fastball, but it's fouled off. Kenny Nazy doing the smart thing, getting out of the way.
Yep.
As soon as it stopped rolling, you went over to pick it up.
That's the smart thing. Chuck Sawyer used to coach over at third base. He says, there's no foul ball worth a broken hand, he says.
That's for sure.
Another walk here.
Walk to Gelling. And that brings up Nick Rosenthal. Runners on the corners for Kewaskum. They have Roberts at third and Gelling on at first. It'll be interesting to see if Gelling runs. There's a ball that's hit down the left field side, but way foul.
Need to get out of this inning.
Ball is hit out into left center field, but coming over, Joey Pettit not able to make the catch. Went into his glove, popped out, and another run is in for Kewaskum. I don't know, Denny, what do you call that?
That's got to be a hit.
Pardon me?
That's got to be a hit, I think.
Okay. Base hit for Rosenthal, his first of the night. And with 2 outs, Gelling's now on second. Rosenthal is on first, and Derek Hall, the number 9 hitter, is up. It's kind of like death by 1,000 cuts, Dunny. 1 run here, 2 runs there, and they've scored in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 innings.
It's not good. Not a good
No.
situation. But
And Andrew Nye doesn't seem to be tiring either.
no, he's really throwing well.
Our next live stream broadcast will be tomorrow night, Thursday, July 14th, when the A's host the West Allis Nationals in a Wisconsin State League game. I'll look forward to doing that game for you guys. It's also a golf night. Bring in a scorecard from the last time you went golfing. You get to come in the ballpark free.
Well,
And
that's
it's
good.
also Model Railroad Museum night. Come and see some of their models that they have from their museum. It's a real nice show. Leo Schneider sang in the choir over at St. Dominic's for probably over 30 years. He's a part of that group, and the last couple times when they were here, he was the national anthem singer.
They probably do it again. Then.
Yeah. It was nice to see Leo here.
That's an interesting place, that museum. That railroad.
Yeah, I've been in there.
Yeah,
It is really
it's
nice.
neat.
So Leo knows me from way back, and he knows I do this broadcasting thing, and he says, "Hey, Marty, how's it going? You still doing that radio gig?"
Radio gig,
It's
yeah.
TV, Leo. Or live stream now.
Not,
Well, stealing third was Gelling, and again, a great jump. Roach having trouble keeping the runners at their bases. They're running at will. There's 2 outs. 2-2 count to Hall. There's a line drive. Just
still
foul.
2-2.
Wow.
Just a strike. That's all it is, Marty. Don't get nervous. Just a strike.
I get more nervous when those balls come straight back at us, even though there's a screen, and then we got the screen in the window and the glass. And
Get the net, Blainer. Remember that?
yes. Line drive, foul.
It's batting practice here for this guy. Hitting them all over.
Blaine Walsh and
Earl Gillespie.
Earl Gillespie. I don't think it was his son. It might have been his grandson. Bob Gillespie was a basketball coach at Ripon, I believe.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember
And
that.
I had him in a class at Oshkosh. He was an interesting guy. Slow roller gets past Rutherford. And Bennett right on Johnny on the spot makes the play and throws him out at first. But again, not before. Kewaskum comes up with another run. They now lead 7-1.
And it's the middle of the 7th inning, which means it's the 7th inning stretch. It's time for everyone to stand up, stretch out, and sing along as we play Take Me Out to the Ballgame.
Pardon me? Yeah. Not to cast aspersions on our own player, but we start the inning off 7, 8, 9. Although Joey's got on twice, and Bennett's got a hit.
Jurgensen struck out.
Seventh inning stretch time at the ballpark. So you can take me out to the ball game and then roll out the barrel. It'll be Joey Pettit, Cooper Gussie, and Bennett Becker. Try and get the A's started here in the 7th inning.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Joey Pettit.
9 strikeouts for Andrew Nye. He has walked 4, but only allowed 3 base hits. Healthy swing and a miss by Pettit.
And it snuck right by him. He was a little behind that one.
Yeah.
I like Joe. He's a poised kid. You know, he's relaxed up there. He's a good ball player.
The part about him that I like is the fact that he can pitch really well, and then he's versatile, being a good infielder. And then, like Tim used him last night as that pinch runner in the 7th inning of Game 1. He scored the tying run, and McClavic, who was on second, scored the winning run. You remember when you were younger and you went to tryout camps?
Yeah.
One of the first things they did was time you.
Running
See how
speed.
fast of a runner you
That's
were.
right.
I don't know if they still do it that way.
I think so.
Some things never change over the eons, huh?
It's all numbers, percent of this, percent of that.
It's hard for me to
upswing.
reconcile a guy hitting 220 and 25 home runs versus a guy that maybe hits 10 home runs and is hitting close to 300.
Me either.
But that's what they look for. There's a drive to deep left field, right
It's
down
in
the
the corner. That's a
line. Gone. A
Get it
home
out,
run
all
for
right.
Joey Pettit.
You can't start the inning any better than that, can you?
Oh, he really smoked that one. For Joey, that's his first home run of the year. That one got out of here in a hurry. At first, I didn't think it was going to be high
I
enough.
didn't think it was going to make it. I thought it was a double in the corner. I was happy with that, but I'm happier
Yeah.
with this. This was good.
Yeah.
Third baseman, number 4, Cooper Gus.
That brings up Cooper Gussie. Ball was hit not quite right down the line, but to the left of that last blue sign, right behind Tim Moyer. Now Tim Moyer went out of your view, but it was close to the line, but line drive got out in a hurry. Nothing the Lannis could do. No balls and 2 strikes to Cooper Gussie.
Rest his bat.
And it looks like he broke his bat. Andrew Nye on the hill for Kewaskum. He winds up and delivers, and Gussie not able to catch up with that fastball, goes down on strikes for out number 1 here in the 7th. Jacoby Andreas is going to pinch hit for Bennett Becker.
Pinch hitter, number 39, Jacoby Andreas.
Jacoby
Beckers got 2 hits, I think. no?
takes a strike. Jacoby gets hit by a pitch. Any way to get on. And that takes us back to the top of the order with Gus Walker. Gus has had trouble with Nye tonight. So for 3. Ten strikeouts for Nye on the night. First pitch to Walker is a ball. We got a long way to go. We're 5 runs down, but it's certainly doable. Pitch is in for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Andreas taking a little bit of a lead over there at first. It seems like he's not seeing a very good Denny.
It's kind of an awkward swing, I thought. Oh, Gus.
Gus able to foul that one off, hanging in there. Ross Christa getting that foul ball. Good hustle by him. Walker takes that pitch. Thought it was low.
That was way down.
Umpire Alness called it a strike. And 2 outs now for Sheboygan, and that was the 11th strikeout of the night by Andrew Nye, and that brings up Ross Christ. Tim Moyer coming out to talk to Alness, express his displeasure. You don't see Tim get very upset very often, but he's not happy with the umpiring here tonight. Ross Christ is up. We have 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 7-2 Kewaskum.
You know, Mario, you got our 3 best hitters coming up now. And that just took us right out of the inning. They don't.
Yeah, right. Ross hanging in there, but now it's 0-2 on him. Nye's done a good job all night of getting ahead of the hitters. Nye struck out the side in the 6th. He's got an opportunity to do that right here in the 7th, strike out the side. See if Ross can get a hold of one. Fly ball out to center field. Simmons is over and makes the easy catch for out number 3. After 7 complete, it's 7-2 Kewaskum. With Jacoby Andreas coming in to pinch hit, he's going to stay in the ball game and move to right field. And Ross Christ is going to move from right field to second base. Blake Roach stays on the mound for Sheboygan. And he'll face the top of the Kewaskum order, Ethan Sawyer, the leadoff hitter, starting the 8th inning.
Foul ball, strike one.
When I was umpiring, Denny, I never wanted the guys, the players from either team, to think of me as that guy, the umpire that always makes mistakes. You know? Just wanted to go there and do the job and get out without too much yelling. And I can think back to when I played, there were some umpires that I thought they were that guy.
I've had a few of those in my time.
I hope I wasn't one of them.
No.
CJ thinks so.
Boyd and Rosenheim from.
Boy, that ball is hit high and deep to left, way back there, and out of here. A home run for Ethan Sawyer, his 4th hit of the game. Not looking good, Denny.
I think Kenny's seen enough.
Kenny Nazy coming out to talk to Blake, and they're going to relieve him.
Jurgensen's coming in.
Trying to figure out who this is.
Jimmy Jurgensen.
Jurgensen making an appearance. All right.
He's got a strange delivery.
Okay.
He throws strikes pretty much, so it should be good.
Jimmy Jurgensen coming in, do some pitching for Sheboygan. Jimmy has gone 4 1/3 innings so far this year, has an ERA of 0. He's allowed 4 hits, struck out 5, walked 3. No 1-loss record.
Number 32, Jamie Jurgensen.
Blake Roach goes an inning and a third, gives up 3 hits, 2 runs. Both of those were earned. Walked 1, struck out 1, did allow a home run. Denny, does Jimmy have a future as a pitcher?
As a short reliever, he's
Okay.
okay. He'll throw strikes probably, and so far he's pitched 4 1/3 innings and hasn't given up an earned run yet. So
Right,
that's a
yeah.
good news.
And effective in that regard. There's nobody out. We're in the top of the 8th inning. As you can see on your monitor, Kewaskum has a 6-run lead. And it's going to bring up Aaron Simmons. Simmons having a nice night. He's got 3 hits, a home run, and 1, 2, 3 RBIs. And he scored 3 runs.
Pretty good line for him.
That first pitch by Jimmy Jurgensen is inside. Seems like just based on that one pitch, Denny's, he throws all arm. He doesn't seem to use his body much. Ball's popped up on the infield. Gussie makes the catch. But all we're
Yeah,
looking
that
for
guy.
are outs, right?
First time we got him out in 2 hours.
Sam Menzel. First pitch is a strike. Where is that? What league? Here in Wisconsin? Oh my. A lot of poor behavior by fans, players in adult baseball. Land O'Lakes League.
Yeah, we had some time in that league too. We were in that years ago.
I umpired in that league for about not 4, I think maybe 2 or 3 years, and I didn't like it. It wasn't that they yelled at me so much. They would really get on each other. There was a lot of competition between Saukville, Port Washington, all that kind of
They've
thing.
been playing each other for years. It builds up.
2-2 is the count.
Nice.
And a good change-up curve by Jimmy.
How about
Gets the strikeout of Menzel, and that brings up Mike Aiello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they've scored in 6 of the 8 innings, Denny. Hui.
This keeps the pressure on, It just keeps the pressure on. And do
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Just weren't able to shut him down. So pop up into short left field. Gussie retreats and can't make the play. Got back there in good shape, but lost his balance. Give Aiello a base hit, I guess.
That's inexperience there. You should let the left fielder take that ball.
Yeah, that too.
But
We're
then
pretty
the left
easy
fielder
up
should
here,
have
aren't
called
we?
him off, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Should we give him an error or give him a hit?
I gave him an error. The ball fell out of his glove, I thought.
Error, Bill. E5.
Oh, it should be out of the inning now.
There's a swing and a miss by T.J. Roberts. Roberts reached in the 7th and then stole 2nd and 3rd, wound up scoring. Jimmy Jurgensen on the mound, trying to work out of this 8th inning. Pitch is goes off the middle, Lorbecky, but the runner was going anyway. Give him a stolen base. Had a great jump off of Jimmy. Our relief pitchers are having trouble holding runners. Roberts with a 2-2 count. There are 2 outs. Aiello on at second.
It's about full already. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Danny Lannis waiting to bat. He's in the on-deck circle. And that pitch is outside for a ball. Well, Jimmy came in, got the first 2 hitters he faced, and should have been out of the inning.
She got the 3rd one, too.
Pop up into short left field was dropped, and then a walk. That brings up Lannis.
I still say it would have been an easier play for the left fielder if he
Oh,
should've-
for sure.
he
Yep.
definitely should have taken charge of that ball. But it's his first year, too, It's hard to take charge when you're a rookie.
Jimmy comes set and delivers. And the runners are on the go again, and they steal second and third. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven stolen bases so far.
Base hit here, we got a route on our hands.
Yeah, right. The way that Nye is pitching, I think we already got a route on our hands.
Could be, yeah.
0-2 is the count. Jimmy trying to work out of the jam. And Lorbecky lets the ball get by him. And sliding in and scoring is Aiello. And another run for Kewaskum. They now have 9.
I didn't see that well. Was that a pass ball or a wild pitch?
I don't know. What do you think, CJ? Well, start watching the game. We're depending on you. I think it should be a pass ball.
I thought it should have been caught too.
Roberts goes to third. And coming out to talk to the pitcher is Lorbecky. Sheboygan will be playing tomorrow night at home against the West Dallas Nationals. Game time is 7:30. It's golf night.
Golf night, right?
Yeah, bring your old scorecard from one of the rounds of golf you had and get into the ballpark free. It's also a model
Well, railroad. Yeah.
be here at the ballpark showing off their display.
I'm going to chase golf balls in the morning, Marty. You want to go along?
I golf today. We play tennis on Thursday, Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, actually. Thanks for asking.
I've been watching that gentleman's tennis in Wimbledon.
Yeah,
Those guys can play.
No
Not,
kidding.
It's in New York.
And they're not always gentlemen, though.
No.
They get onto each other pretty
Got to
good.
play here if you can find it.
Lorbecky back and sliding catch near the fence and not able to make the grab. Good effort by Caleb. Yeah, it's been a long ball game. It's really long when you're losing.
Yes, it is.
There'll be better days ahead, Denny. So ground ball to third. Gussie with a nice scoop. And a good throw across for out number 3, but not before Kewaskum tacks on 2 more runs. And after 7.5 innings, they lead it 9-2.
can't see the number. 15 maybe.
Pitching change for Kewaskum. It looks like Gellings, the shortstop, is now pitching. Make that Rosenthal. And get these numbers added up for Nye.
Well, we're going to get 7 runs and 6 outs here.
All right, here's what we got for Nye. His 7 innings of work are done. He gave up 4 hits, 2 runs. Both of those were earned. He walked 4, struck out 11, and did give up a home run to Joey Pettit. And leading off the bottom of the 8th for Sheboygan will be Jonathan Kim. I got a feeling he's going to be happy to see a right-hander.
Yeah. I think you're right about that. He's had his troubles.
First pitch is inside for ball 1. Kim is 2 for 3. Sheboygan came in tonight with a 30-13 record. Looks like they're going to drop to 30-14, but it's been quite a season for them. It's a slow roller out to Sawyer. His throw is just in time. And that brings up Harry Stelt.
Cleanup batter, first baseman number 19, Harry Stelt.
No yawning in the press box,
Yeah,
Denny.
he's still here. Yeah.
Harry looking for his first hit tonight. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Hey, Bill, do you know who's playing third base for them? Who's at short then? Yeah, they've made a couple of defensive changes. It's hard to see their numbers from up here.
Yeah.
Harry follows that one back. It's 2-2.
Harry's too. I don't think he's got anything going tonight, has he?
No, nothing. Wasn't too happy on that one. There's a line drive out to right, but making the one-handed grab was Hall. Harry finally hit it hard, but a little too hard. Caleb Lorbecki's up. 2 quick outs here in the 8th. The innings have been pretty quick, Denny.
Yep.
Caleb Lorbecki.
We've only been able to put more than one base runner on base in 2 of the 8 innings, 7 innings so far. We're in the 8th now, and they had 2 outs. So the pitching for Kewaskum has really shut us down in this ball game. How many league games are there for a season in the NEW this season?
20.
20?
5 teams play for each team. That's right, 16.
16. Pop up on the infield, short center field. Gelling makes a catch, and that ends the 8th inning for Sheboygan. After 8 complete, Kewaskum still on top by a bunch. Justin Snell warming up Jimmy Jurgensen. Or Becky gets the gear on as he comes out to catch the ninth inning. Bill, how long have we been playing so far? Two and a half hours already. It's kind of a long game. And it seems even longer when you're losing.
Shortstop number 16, Jalen Gellings.
Jalen Gellings is going to lead off the ninth inning for Kewaskum. You know, it'd really be a kick in the pants, Denny,
What's that?
if they score again in the ninth inning. Be 7 out of 9 innings that they've scored.
That would not be nice, no.
Breaking ball is in for a strike. Jimmy giving him the slurve. Need my Harry Carey button. Pitch is outside. It's 3-1 now to the leadoff hitter in the ninth inning, Jalen Gelling. Ball is popped up, back by the screen, but out of play. Or Becky comes over, takes a look at it, but out of play. Pitch is up high for ball 4. And Yellings walks. For Jalen, that's his second walk of the game. He's been on base 3 times tonight. And that brings up Nick Rosenthal.
1 for 4 for Rosie.
Yeah. Jimmy's getting the hang of it now. Throw over to first base, try to keep that runner close. Although I don't know why they'd be stealing now. They've got a 7-run lead. Pitch inside. It nicks Rosenthal. He's going to take his base on a hit by pitch. And that's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, Derek Hall.
Looks like they're going to get another run this inning.
Looks like it.
We shut them out 2 of the 9 innings so far.
High bouncing ball. Harry takes it to the bag and gets the out. The runners move to second and third. And that brings up Ethan Sawyer. He's been a beast tonight, Denny. 4 for 5 with a home run.
Yeah. Some nights are that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they got somebody else in.
Procknow's hitting instead. Sawyer's out of the ball game. Mike Procknow batting. Swing and a miss.
We'll take that.
Jurgensen trying to keep Kewaskum from scoring. If they score in this inning, they've scored in 7 of the 9 in tonight's game. And the most they've scored in an inning has been 2. They've been very pesky.
It's Jimmy Ziegler over there coaching third base.
Yeah, Ziegler
He was a good player in college.
did what Chuck wouldn't do.
No, that's
Hang
right.
in there on those foul balls. Jimmy comes set. 1-2 pitch is fouled away. Sean looking to get that foul ball. Pitch is in there for a strike, and that's called strike 3. Procknow's out. There's 2 outs in the inning. Kewaskum still has runners on second and third, but now there's 2 outs for Aaron Simmons.
He's got 2 hits too tonight already.
Yeah, he's
3.
they had a lot of guys with good games.
3 hits, 3 runs scored. He had one of the home runs.
Ball seems to be flying out of the park the last couple of days, Denny.
Yep. Usually for the wrong team.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're right. Wrong team. They have 2 tonight. We have 1. Joey Pettit has our home run. Jimmy delivers, but that pitch stays up high. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 9th inning. Kewaskum has been cruising all game, mostly behind Andrew Nye, who pitched the first 7 innings. Ball is past Harry. I don't know. Ball comes in. It's going to be a double, it looks like. Brian Ulness not calling it foul. Fans in the stands think it was foul. Ulness going down to talk to the third base coach. Harry took a stab at it and didn't get it, obviously, and went all the way down into the corner. Yeah, they're going to call it a foul ball. Batter's going to come back. Simmons. Everything happened very fast, and it was hard for me to tell if it was fair or foul. Plus, we've got these 2 poles right in front of us.
He hit it pretty hard.
He definitely hit it hard.
I didn't see exactly where it landed either.
Harry made a stab at it, couldn't catch it, obviously.
How can he change his mind, though? I mean, he just saw it fair or foul.
I don't know. Hey, he's the umpire. He can do whatever he wants. It's a good thing it wasn't a 2-2 ball game.
Yeah.
There'd be some really unhappy people.
Yeah, for sure.
9-2, it doesn't matter too much. There's a bouncing ball over to Christ. He steers it over to first for the out, and that ends the 9th inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th with Sheboygan trailing by 7. Rosenthal warming up, getting ready to start the 9th inning. He came in for Nye in the 8th inning and retired Sheboygan 1-2-3. Jimmy Jurgensen is scheduled to lead off the inning for Sheboygan. Denny, thanks for coming up and doing this with me. This is nice.
That's fun.
Yes. Looks like Kewaskum has made some defensive changes. Looks like Brad Weber is playing first base, I believe. Jurgensen stepping in. Jimmy's 0 for 3.
No big deal, Mary. 7 to tie, 8 to win. We can get this done.
Yeah, right. Do that, no problem.
Easy game.
Good swing by Jimmy, but fouled it straight back.
Just missed it.
Joey Pettit waiting on deck. Ball is fouled. Out of play, and Jimmy now 0-2. Fastball just off the outside corner. Boy, that was close. One and two. Another pitch off the outside corner.
Those last two pitches are pretty close.
Yeah, very close. I was going to say the same thing, Jimmy. Putting a lot of faith in that umpire. There's a drive. That baby is gone. Oh, my.
Now we only need 6 runs now.
Yeah. We're on our way now. Jimmy Jurgensen with a long home run to right field. That's the sweet swing we like. Joey Pettit is up next. Pettit homered his last time up. He also has a couple of walks, so he's been on base all 3 times. Ball's fouled straight back. Rosenthal not happy he gave up that home run. Who would be, right?
That's for sure.
I had an opportunity, Denny, to umpire a game at Miller Park, a high school game. It was Oostburg against Manitowoc Roncalli. And that Ruzek, I think his name is Mike Ruzek.
Yeah.
Big kid. He hit a home run off the Oostburg guy, and so I walk out to the mound to give the pitcher another ball, and he's kind of dejected. He says, "Hey, don't worry about it. How many pitchers can say they gave up a home run at a major league park like that?"
That's right.
Jurgensen goes down on strikes for out number 1 in the 9th inning. That brings up Cooper Gussie.
Third baseman number 4, Cooper Gussie.
I think his name is Ruzek. Kind of a big kid.
Yeah.
I think he plays for Branch now.
He's a pitcher, too. Ruzek.
Another pitch is called. Strike 3. Gussie taking it, and that was a quick 1-2-3 pitch at bat, and all of them were strikes, and Gussie takes the third one for strike 3. So after giving up the home run to lead off the ninth, Rosenthal has struck out the next two A's hitters, and that brings up Jacoby. Andreas reached on a hit by pitch. His first time up. All right, Denny. Thanks. Thanks again. Yeah, there you go. Yep. That pitch is a ball. It's 3-1. There's 2 outs. We're in the 9th inning. Sheboygan down 9-3. And that pitch is outside for ball 4. Andreas will reach. And is Gus Walker coming up to hit again? Yes, he is. It's Gus Walker. It's been a tough night for Gus. He's 0 for 4. His last 2 times at bat, he struck out. First pitch is inside. Our next live stream broadcast will be Thursday, July 14th. That's tomorrow night, when the A's host the West Allis Nationals in a 7:30 game. Pop up to the shortstop, and making the grab is Gelling, and that ends the ball game. Kewaskum, a 9-3 winner. The line score for our ball game tonight: Kewaskum had 9 runs, 11 hits, and no errors. Sheboygan, 3 runs, only 5 hits, and a sloppy 5 errors in the ball game. The winning pitcher was Andrew Nye. Nye pitched a dandy. He was in control the whole time he was out there. The losing pitcher was Sheboygan's starter, Bryce Lavisa. He had a little bit of trouble, and that cost us. But we'll be back tomorrow with another ball game. Hopefully we can get that one and get back on the winning track. Again, Sheboygan drops this one 9-3 to Kewaskum. But we'll be back tomorrow with that game against the West Allis Nationals. With that, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.